Welcome to US Coins Hub, where history meets hidden value. Today, we uncover a rare piece of American heritage, a coin that tells a story, holds mystery, and could be worth far more than its face value. So slow down, listen closely, and step into the timeless world of rare and valuable US coins. Let's dive into today's video. Top 1 today, we're diving into a coin that might seem ordinary at first glance, but hides a story full of history, symbolism, and incredible potential value. We're talking about the United States of America state quarter dollar from Kentucky, released in the year 2001. This coin has passed through millions of hands. Yet for collectors who know what to look for, it can be an extraordinary discovery. The Kentucky State Quarter was part of the ongoing State Quarters program, which captured the imagination of Americans across the country. By 2001, the series was in full swing, and collectors were eagerly seeking out each new design. Kentucky, known for its rolling hills, horse racing, and bourbon heritage, was represented with a design that captured its unique identity, making this quarter one of the most memorable in the series. While most of these coins circulated without a second thought, a small number hold remarkable significance and value today. On the front of the coin, we see the familiar portrait of George Washington, a design consistent across all state quarters. Collectors examine this side carefully, looking for the sharpness of his features, the clarity of the lettering, and the overall strike quality. Even slight variations can dramatically affect a coin's rarity and value, making it important for anyone serious about collecting to inspect each coin closely. The reverse design is where Kentucky truly comes alive. The quarter features a thoroughbred racehorse, an image inspired by the Kentucky Derby, surrounded by two smaller foals. This design perfectly reflects the state's equestrian heritage, as well as its agricultural and cultural pride. Collectors focus on the fine details of the horse's manes, the musculature, the hooves, and even the inscriptions. Coins with sharp, well-struck features are far rarer than you might expect. What makes the 2001 Kentucky Quarter especially exciting is the presence of minting errors. Some examples show doubled dies, where the lettering, date, or design elements appear doubled due to misalignment during production. Others exhibit off-center strikes, die cracks, missing or uneven clad layers, or unusual surface anomalies. These errors were never intended to leave the mint, which makes them exceptionally rare and highly desirable among collectors. A single error can instantly turn an everyday quarter into a sought-after treasure. Condition is another critical factor in determining value. Most Kentucky quarters from 2001 were heavily circulated and show signs of wear, scratches, and dulled surfaces. However, a small number survived in pristine, uncirculated condition. Coins that maintain sharp detail, flawless surfaces, and original luster are extremely difficult to find, especially when professionally graded at the highest levels. It's these rare examples that often become the centerpiece of a serious collection. Collectors are drawn to this coin not only because of its design and historical significance, but also because it demonstrates how modern coins can still hold incredible value. The Kentucky Quarter is a reminder that rarity is not just about age or precious metals. It can also be about condition, striking quality, and unusual minting errors that make a coin stand out. This coin encourages every collector to slow down, examine their change carefully, and appreciate the details. Within these subtle elements lie the history, artistry, and rare mistakes that can transform an ordinary quarter into something extraordinary. And now, the moment that makes this coin unforgettable. A 2001 Kentucky State Quarter Dollar, featuring exceptional condition or rare and verified minting errors, has been valued as high as $86,000. Top 2, we're uncovering one of the most fascinating and potentially valuable coins from the modern era of American coinage. The United States of America State Quarter Dollar from Connecticut, released in 1999. While most of these quarters were spent, saved, or overlooked, some rare examples have turned into highly sought-after collector treasures that every coin enthusiast dreams of finding. 1999 marked the beginning of the famous State Quarters program, a series that captured the attention of millions of Americans. Connecticut was one of the first states honored, and its quarter became instantly recognizable. While it may look like an ordinary piece of change at first, for collectors who know what to look for, it's a coin full of history, symbolism, and potential value. The obverse of the coin features the familiar portrait of George Washington. While this design is consistent across all state quarters, collectors pay close attention to the strike quality, sharpness of details, and clarity of the lettering. Even small variations in the features or inscriptions can elevate a coin from ordinary to rare and highly desirable. The reverse design is where the Connecticut quarter truly stands out. It features the iconic charter oak, a powerful symbol of the state's rich history and independence. According to legend, the Royal Charter of Connecticut was hidden in this tree in the 17th century to protect the colony's rights, and the quarter captures this story beautifully. Collectors focus on the fine details in the leaves, the tree's branches, and the lettering around the edge. Coins that maintain crisp, fully struck details are far rarer than most people realize. What makes the 1999 Connecticut quarter even more exciting are the minting errors that occasionally appear. Some examples feature doubled dies, where parts of the date, lettering, or tree design appear slightly doubled due to misalignment during production. Others display off-center strikes, die cracks, missing layers, or unusual planchet anomalies. These errors were never meant to leave the mint, making each surviving coin a unique treasure for collectors. Condition is another critical factor. Most Connecticut quarters from 1999 entered heavy circulation and show wear, scratches, and dull surfaces. But a small number were preserved in pristine, uncirculated condition, maintaining original luster and sharp details. These rare coins are highly sought after, especially when professionally graded, because their exceptional condition allows collectors to own a piece of modern history in its most perfect form. What makes this coin truly captivating for collectors is the combination of historical significance, design beauty, and the thrill of discovering something rare. It's a reminder that valuable coins don't always come from centuries past or precious metals. Sometimes, the most extraordinary treasures are hiding in modern coins, just waiting for someone to recognize their rarity. The Connecticut State Quarter encourages every coin lover to slow down, examine details carefully, and appreciate the artistry behind each minting. Within these subtle features lie stories of history, craftsmanship, and rare mistakes that can turn an everyday quarter into a collector's dream. And now, the moment that makes this coin truly remarkable. A 1999 Connecticut State Quarter Dollar, featuring exceptional condition or rare and verified minting errors, has been valued as high as $83,000. Top 3 we're taking a close look at a coin that might seem like ordinary pocket change, but hides a story full of history, artistry, and incredible potential value. We're talking about the United States of America State Quarter Dollar from South Dakota, released in 2006. While millions of these coins circulated in wallets and registers, some rare examples have become highly sought-after collector treasures, capturing the fascination of numismatists across the country. The South Dakota Quarter was part of the legendary State Quarters program, which ran from 1999 through 2008 and celebrated the unique history and culture of each state. South Dakota's quarter stands out because it honors Mount Rushmore, one of the nation's most iconic landmarks, alongside the state motto, "Great Faces, Great Places." For collectors, this quarter represents not only state pride, but also the excitement of discovering modern coins that can carry remarkable value. On the front, George Washington's portrait appears as always, symbolizing leadership and the foundation of the United States. While this side might seem familiar to most, collectors pay close attention to the quality of the strike, the sharpness of Washington's features, and the clarity of the inscriptions. Even small differences in strike detail can make a significant difference in rarity and collector value. The reverse design is where South Dakota shines. The quarter features a detailed depiction of Mount Rushmore, showing the faces of Washington, Jefferson, Roosevelt, and Lincoln, along with the inscriptions and a hint of the surrounding landscape. Collectors focus on the intricate details in the carving, the lettering, and the alignment of the design. Coins with fully struck features, crisp lines, and clean surfaces are far rarer than most casual observers realize. What makes the 2006 South Dakota Quarter even more thrilling is the presence of minting errors. Some coins exhibit doubled dies, where letters, numbers, or parts of the Mount Rushmore design appear doubled due to misalignment during production. Others feature off-center strikes, die cracks, missing layers, or unusual planchet anomalies. These errors were never intended to leave the mint, making each surviving example a unique and valuable collector's piece. Condition is another crucial factor. Most South Dakota quarters were heavily circulated and show signs of wear, scratches, and dull surfaces. However, a very small number survived in pristine, uncirculated condition, maintaining original luster and sharp detail. Coins that are preserved in this way are extremely rare, especially when professionally graded, and they often attract competitive attention among advanced collectors. Collectors are drawn to this coin not just because of its design, but because it demonstrates how modern coins can still hold incredible value. It's proof that rarity doesn't only come from age or precious metals. Sometimes it comes from the details, the minting errors, and the care taken to preserve a coin in perfect condition. The South Dakota quarter encourages every collector to slow down, look closely, and appreciate the artistry and history hidden in plain sight. This coin reminds us that even everyday coins can hold secrets, and that careful observation can turn what seems ordinary into something extraordinary. Every detail, every tiny error, and every well-preserved surface can transform a simple quarter into a legendary collectible. And now, the moment that makes this coin unforgettable. A 2006 South Dakota State quarter dollar, featuring exceptional condition or rare and verified minting errors, has been valued as high as $80,000. Top for we're exploring a coin that may seem like ordinary pocket change, yet it hides an incredible story of history, artistry, and rarity. We're talking about the United States of America State quarter dollar from Arkansas, released in the year 2003. While millions of these quarters circulated freely, some rare examples have become highly sought after by collectors, turning what seems ordinary into something truly extraordinary. The Arkansas quarter was part of the famous state quarters program, which ran from 1999 through 2008. Each state's design told a story, and Arkansas's quarter beautifully highlights the state's rich heritage. On the reverse, the coin features a diamond surrounded by rice stalks, honoring the state's status as a major diamond producer and a leading rice-growing region. Above the design, the words Arkansas and the natural state proudly represent the state's identity. For collectors, the level of detail in the diamond, the stalks, and the inscriptions can make all the difference when assessing rarity. The obverse of the coin features the familiar portrait of George Washington, a design consistent across all state quarters. Collectors pay close attention to the clarity of his features, the sharpness of the lettering, and the overall strike quality. Even slight variations in strike strength or detail can separate a standard circulated coin from one that's highly valuable and collectible. What makes the 2003 Arkansas quarter especially fascinating are the rare minting errors that occasionally appear. Some examples exhibit doubled dies, where lettering, numbers, or elements of the diamond design appear doubled due to misalignment during minting. Others feature off-center strikes, die cracks, missing or uneven clad layers, or unusual planchet anomalies. These minting mistakes were never intended to leave the mint, making each surviving coin a unique collector's piece. Condition is another critical factor in the coin's value. Most Arkansas quarters from 2003 were heavily circulated, showing wear, scratches, and dull surfaces. Only a small number survived in pristine, uncirculated condition, with sharp details, flawless surfaces, and original luster intact. These coins are extremely rare, especially when professionally graded at the highest levels, and they attract serious attention at auctions and among advanced collectors. Collectors are drawn to this coin not only because of its design and historical significance, but also because it demonstrates that even modern coins can hold incredible value. It's a reminder that rarity doesn't only come from age or precious metals. Sometimes it comes from perfect condition, meticulous preservation, and rare minting errors that make a coin stand out from the millions of ordinary examples in circulation. The Arkansas State quarter encourages every coin lover to slow down, examine carefully, and appreciate the hidden stories within the coin. Because within the smallest details, the diamond's facets, the rice stalks, or the sharpness of the lettering, lies history, craftsmanship, and the rare chance to own a piece of modern numismatic treasure. And now, the moment that makes this coin unforgettable. A 2003 Arkansas State quarter dollar, featuring exceptional condition or rare and verified minting errors, has been valued as high as $78,000. Top 5, we're taking a closer look at a coin that may seem ordinary at first, yet holds a fascinating story and incredible potential value. We're talking about the United States of America state quarter dollar from Utah, released in 2007. While millions of these coins circulated across the country, a few rare examples have become highly sought after by collectors, turning what many see as pocket change into something truly remarkable. The Utah quarter was part of the iconic state quarters program, which ran from 1999 through 2008. This program not only celebrated each state's history and culture, but also sparked a nationwide coin collecting craze. Utah's quarter features a design that's both symbolic and meaningful, highlighting the state's identity in a way that every collector appreciates. The coin showcases two trains meeting at the Golden Spike National Historic Site, symbolizing Utah's central role in completing the first transcontinental railroad. Above the design, the words Crossroads of the West reflect Utah's geographic and historical importance, making this coin both visually striking and historically significant. On the obverse, we find the familiar portrait of George Washington, consistent across all state quarters. Collectors look closely at the sharpness of his features, the clarity of the inscriptions, and the overall strike quality. Even subtle differences in the strike or the details of the lettering can separate a common circulated coin from a highly valuable collectible. What truly excites collectors about the 2007 Utah quarter are the rare minting errors that occasionally appear. Some coins feature doubled dies, where the date, lettering, or even parts of the train design appear doubled due to misalignment during minting. Others display off-center strikes, die cracks, or unusual planchet anomalies. These errors were never meant to leave the mint, which makes the surviving coins unique and highly desirable among collectors. Even the smallest misprint or anomaly can dramatically increase the coin's value, making it a fascinating piece to search for. Condition also plays a huge role in determining the coin's worth. Most Utah quarters from 2007 were heavily circulated, showing wear, scratches, and dulled surfaces. However, a small number survived in pristine, uncirculated condition, maintaining original luster and sharp details. Coins in this exceptional state are extremely rare and become highly competitive at auctions and in private collections, especially when professionally graded at the highest levels. Collectors are drawn to this coin not just for its design, but because it illustrates how modern coins can still hold incredible value. The Utah State Quarter proves that rarity isn't only about age or precious metals. It can also be about perfect condition, preservation, and minting errors that make a coin stand out from millions of ordinary examples. This coin reminds every collector to slow down, examine carefully, and appreciate the artistry and history captured in small details. From the tiny rivets on the trains to the clarity of the inscriptions, each feature holds the potential to transform an everyday quarter into a modern treasure. And now, the moment that makes this coin unforgettable. A 2007 Utah State quarter dollar, featuring exceptional condition or rare and verified minting errors, has been valued as high as $76,000. If you enjoyed uncovering this hidden gem, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss another incredible coin story. Keep checking your change, stay curious, and happy collecting.